listen, Guyana is in a mad place. People could talk from now till next year. You see, when the U.S. ambassador come out there and speak, be it whoever to be, don't let a fool and bluff you. What y'all panicking for? Once you know that, how big is your God, man? You think Nanzor bigger than God? You think Barack Obama? You think Trump bigger than God? You think these people bigger than God? When COVID come, everybody went scanting all over the place.
Beautiful Guyana, oh my lovely native land, more dear to me than all the world, thy sea-washed, sun-kissed shrine, or down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic blowing to a fury, or asleep at morn, at noon, or bather in the crimson sunset glow. I love thee. Oh, I love thee.
I want to ask us, do we really see Guyana's, oh, beautiful Guyana, oh, my lovely native land? Thanks, Kim. We really feel this way about Guyana, Stan? Well, listen, Guyana is in a mad place. I listened to Nanzor PC cuss out last night. I watched a part of the Clunk show yesterday at the National Assembly. And I listened to some supporters, strong supporters of Win, calling him out, and some people might be upset, you know. I don't do lives and take them down. They got come down by accident. But you see this time that is out here now, a lot of people, when elections are over, a lot of people come with a facade. You see, when you pretend to be who you're not, you'll find yourself in problems. But once this is you and this is your heart, no matter what season and time and changes, you'll be that same person. And I don't know why people, when they listen to the speaker, I know he call out U.S. ambassador and Canadian and this and that. By the way, Brooms could talk from now till next year. People could talk from now till next year. You see, when the U.S. ambassador come out there and speak, be it whoever to be, don't let a fool and bluff you, know. While you're saying that, who is the leader of the opposition in U.S. or other, you're going to comply, you know. You're going to comply. So don't come with them stupid bowling. But it's the same PPP. Nanso remind me of prayer. Yeah, I remember in prayer because God, the U.S. ambassador house and cuss down. Brent Hart, the ambassador. Yeah. There's a PPP culture. So there's nothing new. Nothing that I'm seeing here is anything strange. And a lot of you don't really come for me publicly, but you cuss me out, and that's okay. Behind my back, when I talk about and I touch on everybody, because the leader of the opposition is more than a video, is more than a talk show, it's more than making yourself like you're a victim to everything. A leader of the opposition, you're going to stand up. Because Guyanese, the leader of the opposition office is carry a budget. I've been saying it all the time, and you know that don't say I swing in my mouth now. Don't say swing in my mouth now, because since even before, from 20 to 2025, I used to say, no member of parliament ain't doing nobody a favor. You're getting paid. Why you think they gave me a duty-free for so you could get a vehicle for go there to represent people? It's not for you to model yourself all over and sell it and get into the run-ins because you want to get rich. Or somebody honorable. So, every man jack going to fall in line. because the truth must be told. So, I don't know what kind of mediocre crybaby thing Asnin got to stop with. For go to the parliament and take a picture and say, but speaker want to see you. Who cares about that? You got to make the speaker see you. We want to hear all the little shenanigans and so on and so on. You got to got muscles. Oh, you can't take brooms? Brooms ain't playing them mediocre stroke though. You could tell me I lead in, I get and saying I get more seats and I go in and sit down for Nanzor door for take a picture and say Nanzor want to see me. Nanzor would have glad to see me. Right? And then it's not that people vote for me. Oh, I got money and I got everything and I got all the resources and I got this and that and that. No. Me only got them resources for take liars around the court and talk about who get extradite and who is criminal and all that. So you could imagine what's going to take place in the National Assembly. You could imagine what Guyana has done. Guyana gone mad. Mad. And so even I urge persons, I urge you when you go down there on a picketing line. Picketing line is not a skinty thing, you know. The message must be strong, consistent, and it must be clear. I just saying something. Because people must take us seriously. Not only by we words, but by we actions. And so I don't care what nobody talk about brooms. I am telling you, I would not lead this country in them kind of mediocre posture. It's me, as I tell you myself. It's same Simona Child's brooms. All right? No, not doing it. Oh, beautiful Guyana. Oh, my lovely native land. If you know how deep, more dear to me, I am not playing the song. This is how I feel. That's how I feel. And so I want to encourage us. I said it from jump. I don't care who say who get how much seats and this and that. Sit down you now because you get all the seats, you gotta get all 3 seats on GCOM and it's a fight for power and it's a fight for this because I get the seat and I control it and I control though. You can't make it when it comes to this country here. You can't make it when you come with these jagabats. Yeah? What kind of rivalry camp thing is that we talking? We talking about nation. We talking leadership. We talking governance. Governance we talking about. Yesterday on that note, I was pleased to see Terence Campbell ain't going to court with no mediocre run about the place and all kind of thing. But very, very clear because I can remember when Patterson was chair at GCOM and the PUP go and carry the court, they end up all the CCJ and they say, listen, he got to get fired because you're going to have consultation, meaning you got to agree and the whole interpretation. You know, I'm no lawyer, so I want to touch the legal aspect. So, I am happy and I'm quite interested. In fact, when this matter must call, I must find out, I must go to the court. I like following matters like these because when you're talking constitution and when you talk about the fight for Guyana, you know, Asidin had said he's going to go to court with this leader of the opposition thing. Don't say things we're going to do. But I'm happy that Terence Campbell going to court because it sets a precedent for all of us as a nation. So I like these things. Because if this is what must happen, then you go to the court and you challenge it. Let the court rule. You don't grow weary and let the court decides. Let them interpret this law and the constitution and all of that. So I am paying attention to that particular matter. Because it must be squashed. This is how you must hold the government accountable. Come back, hey, this decision ain't right. Let me get some muscles in this place now. Right? And let us pay attention to what is happening there. Leadership. Guyana we talking about. You can't. It's not when you, and I said it yes, and let me say it again, let me make myself clear. The PPP went to the National Assembly when Granger, we were presenting a budget, can't remember which year. And they were picketing and bramming down the table, and you can't hear Green Joe and this and that and that and that and that and that. All the diplomats was right there in the hall. They were allowed. Don't tell me about boycott budget. Ain't making sense. There's not muscles. Go in there and then come out and have street parliament. The votes, I ain't having it in the National Assembly. Go, let me keep parliament all over the road car now. I want to be a part of the parliament. But you know, the classism still in the parties. So they only recognize who in the National Assembly. Well, I am saying, you got street parliament. Well, who could ask for the AFC? They might invite me, or APNU, they might invite me. Well, I ain't sure. Well, VPAC is an independent party, but VPAC is supposed to be in parliament, so they might not be on it. I want to give them out too much liberty there, because I know it's a settling a day story. And so while not only you stand up in the National Assembly and you make these presentations fit to be written, come out on the streets and come out, go in the National Assembly, people vote, let me don't play, it's a new time and a new season, don't come with them mediocre bowling thing there. And giving these people, for me, I was a member of parliament, you know the right, Kim. Every certain time I see a certain person and I get up, all I would have said is easy and is Steve. That's all. I would have just catch something, just pinched to my mind. But you ain't getting no easy pass, no way. When I come, make you uncomfortable and all them kind of things. Not make you, because you got to hear what's really going on. If you believe you're going to listen to me outside, you're going to listen to me in the National Assembly, and so you will listen to me too. Because you got ban the whole seat. Ban the whole entourage. You ban everybody from the National Assembly. Ban everybody. Don't impatient rather than this body and the body and the body and the body. When I saw the thing that every man jack, I'm talking about oh beautiful Guyana, and if you're really coming out there with some muscles, because we're in a strange time. This is not a long time. Don't tell me this is the time with Chetty. Don't tell me this is the time with Bonham. Don't tell me this is the time with Desmite. Don't tell me this is the time with Corbyn. Don't even tell me this is the time with Aubrey as the leader of the opposition. Don't tell me though. The politics shifting Guyana big time. And don't come out here, don't let nobody dramas y'all with, oh, come together and come together. You know where the coming together start from? Come together. If you're going to come together and share what they want, hold on to power, who's big boy and who's big girl. They would have come together, and what happened in Georgetown there at Region 4, it won't happen. But everybody take a portion, the voters giving everybody a free pass. A free pass. Why APN you meet with when? Why this body? Hey, you know why they meeting? It's because of power. You have to share it. You have to share it, bro. You believe because you win this fight. And whoever it was that got the most seats with a National Assembly like what we have now, it can't be business as usual. It can't be, I win and I supposed to get all 3 seats at GCOM, and I win and I supposed to get this seat on this commission, and I win because these things got benefits and big jobs and all of that. It can't be like that. It got to be about, oh, beautiful Guyana. Oh, my lovely native land. Stop it now. Everybody don't know that Rubio signed something for you to be extradited and wherever. We don't go with all these kind of sympathetic. Stop with you, coach story and personal problem. If you know your vehicle got insurance and you go up on the road with it and drive, then you got to try with your problem. Let us get serious for God's sake. But Guyanese, you understand the way. See this power get to some people. They come out and they tell you all sorts of different story. But the unity that y'all talking about, you know why it ain't happening? Because this where it start from. That's where it started from. I went on a big live with Melly Mel and Judge and all them. One big live. I done there. Oh, Unity. Oh, they're gonna form a WhatsApp group. Telephone call meeting right away, same day. Decide that way. I said, no. I got internet. I ready for use technology. Up to now, it's power drunk. It's not people drunk. It's not people drunk. But you see this God here, tell y'all, just continue to look up to the hill. What y'all panicking for? Once you know that, how big is your God, man? You think Nanzor bigger than God? You think Barack Obama? You think Trump bigger than God? You think these people bigger than God? When COVID come, everybody went scanting all over the place. Right? You don't call for round table meeting people. You don't call and run to Facebook and call for round table meeting. When a round table meeting want to come, when you see people run to Facebook and call for the meeting, you don't want meeting, make the meeting happen and people. You got to be able to give it up. When you going to meet, what you're discussing? We're discussing. Every man jack got to get himself in order. You got to take the beam out your eye before you take the speck out your neighbor one. But it's a power drunk. So everybody had to know this, and y'all got to come together. Beautiful, I agree. But you got to come together with power. You can't come together mediocre, you know. So at every level, you got unity. You got people representing from all sides. And I'm not going to come back here to talk because you know it, people have been saying it, and I already put it out there quite clear. Quite clear. You see what I'm saying? As for me, I will work with truth. I ain't going, you know why a lot of people fighting with bright fighting blue? You know why a lot of them will tell you all sorts of things behind me back? Because I ain't playing politics with people's life. Enough is enough. We ain't short economists. We ain't short of doctors. We ain't short of lawyers. We ain't short of this. We ain't short of nothing as leaders, presidents who run this country. You know what we short of? People with a real heart for people and this country and not the self. That is it. So everybody got to come, call somebody on the phone, lie, give them a perception. Now there's a conversation between some leaders. You see, Guyanese people, they want nothing that is solid. All they want is a perception. All they want is optics. That's what they're saying, you know. Be careful. That is what they're saying. And even when it comes to the PPP and your supporters, come on, man, you gonna wake up, it's not Guyana living outside of you who run to America. Now some of you hiding because you can't come out, you're studying if you can get deported and all these kind of things. How you could live in here, you want to encourage certain things. Come on, man. Eh? Because of a party? What happened to Guyana? And we are saying in this country, I've seen it in the last election. I saw it before because you know why? The ones you wear the crown for the PPP, how Guyana politics, and that's going to break up. Whoever the PPP put everybody run behind, yeah, follow the leader. So Ali could have got how much charges? They put he run. And they will run. You don't got integrity, transparency, nothing. And when we meet the 2025, here what they say. We don't care who sanctioned, we don't care what. If Ali said they're bringing it, they're normalizing this thing now in Guyana. Young people don't take it. Young people don't take it. All we want to shove down to the young people is corruption and crime and no morals and all these kind of things. And when they go out there, we want to beat up on them. But young people don't take it. You cannot normalize that. So because nobody wants to even hold themselves accountable, you want to normalize anything. You want to normalize anybody. So them boys from the road say, boy, the more you're a gangster, the more you could, become president. Because we got ministers who are convicted criminals. You want to tell me that should be normal? You want to tell me that? So we have to separate. If Broom's got a personal problem and she going to take office there, Broom's got to separate your personal problems from the interests of this country and what people vote brooms for. This is the problem we have in. You got to separate it. Since you open your mouth, oh, you didn't see what they do for me? They gave me 15 charges. Oh, the PUP bad to me. Oh, the PUP talk about my children. The PUP lie on me. They say I got land and they can't prove it. Oh, the PUP said this and the PUP said that and the PUP. You think this what people vote for me for? Let PUP back up the self. Let PUP back up the friggin' self. Let us talk Guyana and leadership. And I said it before, you know, some days I can go to the National Assembly. Because some people, I was there, some people just be lazy to go to Parliament, the all the money and all the perks. But to go and burn the hours in the benches, they ain't really depend on. They ain't really depend on it. And so it's the solution. We know this monsters we're dealing with. Anybody willing to deal with it? Let me get serious. Let's get serious. I saw somebody send me a letter, something with my part. Me ain't taking no side. Of course, yes. I don't know if constitutional might change it now. You know, the changing laws every day. I don't know what they intend to do. Right? But from the last I checked, the leader, whoever that person will be, gonna find themselves in a place because people gonna hold whoever that person be accountable. You talk constitution, you must talk roles, you must talk governance, talk responsibility. People said they didn't vote the last time because the leader of the opposition, they didn't feel like he leading. So don't think that is something easy. Right? You got to function in your junction. Because it's not going to be easy. And let me tell you something. It ain't nothing personal. I don't have to say that. It's nothing personal. But the truth got to be told. I ain't hiding for nobody and no secret and all this kind of mediocre performance and that kind of thing. And I gonna run out here and tell you I want to be politically correct. Once is the truth, I my story done. But when you come to with political correctness, there's crafty. That's a spirit by that's an unclean spirit by itself. You're being crafty, deceitful. You know, when people are deceitful, they say, I don't lie, but I'm just a little deceitful. Make the mats to me with them. Make the mats. And so Guyanese and persons around the world. It means we're good for the Bajans, good for the Guyanese. It didn't mean because this is governance look like in the US or Canada or anywhere that it's good for Guyanese and it's good for Guyana. We're different people. We are different people. So don't come to normalize the type of leadership that is taking place out there. It's not like I expect anything different from nobody, including Nanzo. Let me put my story out there clear. Because he hold the political hat and he went on the political campaign up to last night. And them seat and all them opportunities we get in is one thing with the politics of the PUP. You gotta make it work for you. Before I jump off the life, I don't ask me not my sham last and I share nothing. Hi. When a dog will custom sucking egg, he suck your egg, the matter even if you put a hot one in his mouth. I ain't got time for hear them things. Right? Not dealing with them. Not dealing with it. Answer the question again. What are we going to do? First thing, how do we see Guyana as Guyanese? How do we see this land? You know? How do we see this land? A lot of people are getting frustrated. A lot of people fed up. I hear you, Faye. A lot of people, young people just want to go. Young people, mental health is more, and the men are under more pressure. Because men don't know what to do. They can't take care of the family. You know, a lot of young people now they want babies, they don't know what to do. And with the level of resources. Because people walking, they can't see the way. People got dreams and they can't dream. People got their visions and it's squashed, and you know what I mean? And it's very frustrating. And I'm not speaking to the few who are happy and well comfortable and living in the clouds. I'm not speaking to the few who buying a set of properties outside. And I want to say, yes, we like tell young people, and back in the days and even now, go and learn a trade. But it's time, with the amount of money that we got, how to get in there, how to eat, how to get in transportation. In the ALP blueprint, we talk about transportation, zone transportation. If you go to TI zone, if you're going to UG, these things happens all over the world, in a lot of countries. So from the campus to a particular route, if you're out there, you can get transport to get to UG, because even if UG is free, you got to pay transportation, you got to eat. Some people got to rent places. You in Bartik, you got to rent house or get family and pay to attend a university. It didn't mean because it's free that you could go there. We have to ensure that our young people, there's a clear opportunity for them. So you're living in Albaistang and you're going to TI. Which route the bus passing that you could pick up and drop off at night time when you see them bus, we're getting money from to pay a taxi. That's something by itself there. So I am agreeing, young people, you got something you could go and do, learn a trade, but not for them, and they're not fortunate like some of us. You know, your mother gonna drop you, pick you back, or your brother, taxi, this, that. Some people ain't got it like that out there. I want to tell you that. And so I am going to, again, play this song because I gotta go. And it is for all of us to ask ourselves if we feel this way. You know? If we feel this way. I don't know if we feel this way, or this is how we see Guyana. I don't know if this is how we see Guyana. Hold on. I'm gonna play through something so you can hear it a little better, you know? You got to hear it a little bit. Let me just come back a little bit for you. They need money. The society is so depressing. Oh my gosh. More dear to me. This is how we really feel. If this is how we feel, how we end up here? How we end up here? Tell me. Down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic blown into a fury. Oh, sleep. You hear this? At morn, at noon, in the crimson sunset's glow, I love thee. Oh, I love thee. I don't even have to play that whole song, but all I'm saying, I want us to ask ourselves, how do we see Guyana? How do we see ourselves as Guyana? Because in my mind, I'm saying, you know, if it's oh beautiful Guyana, oh my lovely native land, more dear to me than all the world, how we end up where we're at? And are we going to allow Guyana to slip further? Or are we going to draw the line and say, hey, it's time to fight for Guyana. Guyana needs true leaders that love this country, and by extension, will love the people, will respect them, not come out here to use and lie and run the campaign. I could have never come in the campaign and tell you, vote for me and I give you cash grant. I talk wealth transfer. And when I get into position, still this is what we allowing. Right? Still, when you get in position, and then you know that, hey, that is not the answer. So you gotta say it again. You ain't got to say it again. Awaiting, finally in closing, awaiting for the conclusion of the ERC, because ERC just take everybody investigation, just wrap up quick. Let somebody just make up a story and say, Broom, say, you know, ERC gonna run with it, run and call, and this awaiting for see what's ERC conclusion. Because to put the public at risk, this video, who say it, if it's AI, if it's this, if it's that, the other, the tarot, awaiting on ERC. ERC, I'm a patience running out. I might have to call and find out from you all about the investigation. Don't keep showing me about Uncle's investigation. Right? Uncle needs rehabilitation. You know? And so, ciao, I'm out here. Blessings to you. I have to leave. You know, and like I said, where you at, if it's morning or afternoon or night, or when you look at this video, my only reasons, my only intention of coming out here and speak the truth is because I will not be silent. I cannot afford to be silent. I live here. All I want is what is best, for Guyana, by extension, Guyanese people. I have to live here. My neighbor children, generation upon generation. And for me, I have to contribute. What is your contribution into preserving and protecting? What is your contribution? Just ask yourself for me. I don't want to say it, but I will not be silent. I made up my mind already. I make up my mind. Just like how you can't stop me, I make up my mind for serve my Jesus. I make up my mind. Don't tell me nothing. I make up my mind for serve my country, you know? Don't tell me anything, you know? One preacher man told me, he said, Miss Brooms, I don't want you to be discouraged. He said it's the first time in the history of me voting that I voted and I feel proud. I voted for the LP. You know why? I said no. He said because I voted truth. I voted for somebody that I know in truth, that loves people, that hates poverty, that wants what is best for Guyana, that wants transparency, that wants people to be in their own homes and all of that. And you know what? That one man, listen, it just made it clear again. So I make up my mind. Don't let me go nowhere. Make up my mind. You see what I'm saying? And so I just really can't be silent. Bernadine Jones, Bernice, how will you do? To all of yourself, everybody, ciao. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Why, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I'm fed up with the oppositions and all other small parties. Look, we came from 2025, why into 2020 shitty. And the Guyanese people can't see no unity. You guys have to come together in one harmony. You can have a minority to win a majority, or to beat the PPP. The poorer class of Guyanese people are going through brutality. Just because you guys don't have no unity, I am calling on the wind. AP Henu, Simonia Brooms, Amanza, and all other small parties. The Guyanese people are calling on guys to have some unity. That's the only way the poor people and Guyanese could be free in this country. Ooh, you guys really need unity. Ooh, unity. The poor people can't take it no more. They just need to be free. The other small parties and position, please, can you guys see? Remove your egos so the poor people can see and feel free in this country we call